Welcome, children of light. You've tuned into the Phoenician Star, and my name is Eva. We're going to begin by taking a few deep breaths. I'm going to be quiet during this time, and I'll start talking again shortly. Let's go. I wonder if there are a lot of things pulling at your attention, a lot of notifications, a lot of tasks that you need to complete. And it's okay to focus on just one thing at a time, even if you have to take increments and allot your time. That came out in the last reading. Like between the hours of 8 and 9, you do one thing. Between the hours of 9 and 10, you do something else. Just try to manage your time wisely. Some of you may need to limit your screen time. Maybe stop scrolling so much on social media. That's not a judgment, it's an observation. I think that's it for right now. Let me see what deck needs to come out. All right. I don't have a specific topic that I want to discuss. We'll just see what comes out. There's still a bit of regret. There's still a little bit of healing that you need to do regarding the situation. There's something that kind of crosses your mind, even though you worked on this and you try to forget it, heal it, forgive, all that other good stuff. There's still something that's lingering in the background that hurts. It feels like you feel like somebody kind of got over on you. Somebody betrayed you and now they're doing well while you're not. They're celebrating while you're not. Um, yeah, yeah, you're still kind of heartbroken over a situation. The thing about it is that whoever this, whatever happened, whatever situation this is, you were strong enough to change. You were strong enough to grow up. I don't think that whatever the situation was, the person, the surroundings, the environment that you were in was quite stale. It couldn't grow, it couldn't thrive, and you did. Kind of despite all odds, you grew up when someone else or something else couldn't. This could even be your community. You may have had to leave and exit your community because you kind of outgrew it. You grew up and changed your perspective on life, on love, on what it really means to be alive. You decided that you wanted happiness. You can't really feel bad for growing up. It's really, I feel like I don't need to say this, but it's a good thing when you can mature. And you can't feel bad for leaving people behind. And the question is coming up, aren't you happy now though? Or would you rather go back to that stale, stagnant energy? It's like now you're kind of a little, you're free to be who you are. You have a certain amount of sovereignty in your own right. You don't have to play this game of tug of war with anybody else. When you lay down and go to sleep at night, you're not worried about your surroundings. You're not worried about what somebody else is doing. You're not tormented by the fact that you're not in a peaceful situation. You're able to go to sleep with a clear mind, with a clear conscience. And there is more of this to come. Your life is going to get even more peaceful, even more filled with joy. Meanwhile, and I hate to read into other people's energy, especially if it's not relevant, and I feel like whatever this is, it isn't relevant to you. Whatever the situation is, whether it's a person, a community, an idea, whatever it was that you left behind and outgrew is gonna crumble. It doesn't have a foundation to stand on. It's not built on solid ground. It's like a sand castle, and it's just waiting for the next wave to come in and knock it down. You can look for somebody to contact. Some of you, this isn't for everybody. Somebody is going to be contacting you soon, apologizing. Um, it's You need to discern whether or not this is a genuine apology, and I feel for the most of you that it's not. Okay. Um, if this is a person that you are dealing with, then this person is very emotionally manipulative, and they know exactly what to say to push your buttons. If this is a job, which I am picking up for some people, your job is they're kind of, of course, as businesses have to be, they're a bit manipulative too. They may promise you, oh, you're gonna get promoted, you're gonna get everything you deserve, no more long hours, no more cheating you out of your worth. That's not entirely true either. You need to get something in writing, okay? Um, Now, I'm also seeing someone or something come in that is kind of bursting with emotions, bursting with excitement, and this could be you, but I feel like it's for the majority of people listening in, it's something else. This could be, it really feels like a person. It feels like an actual person. Not, as we are all spirits, this doesn't feel like, oh, you have a guardian angel, you have this invisible force watching over you. While we all do, this feels like a physical person, a mentor, a new business partner, a new romantic partner. This is somebody coming in with a lot of emotion, or for some of you, this is the person who, for a very small number of you, you remember just a minute ago I was saying somebody's going to offer you an apology. For a very small number of you, that person is genuine, but you need to be very discerning because that's not for everybody. For the majority of people listening, whoever's coming to apologize, they don't mean that. And I know that's kind of confusing, but please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's very hard for me to pinpoint, whose energy is whose. So you have to be discerning on your own accord. However, I do feel like a new presence is coming in for everyone, a new enlightened presence, a new enlightened being, very emotional, very passionate. Make sure that that passion isn't just anger or narcissism. um, Give me just a second. For some of you, whatever this is coming in. I'm hearing that Sam Cooke song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," like it's been a long time coming. Whatever this is, you've been waiting on it and you deserve it, and it's time. This is, yep, 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 yep. For a lot of you, this is, yeah. um, it's real. Whenever I say yeah, 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 it's confirmation or understanding. Give me a second. I guess I'm a little stiff. I'm stretching. Oh, I'm a little stiff. Um, Whatever is coming has been ordained for you. it was first cultivated in the spiritual realm. This blessing, this person, this mentor, whatever it is, for whoever it is, it was cultivated first in the spiritual world, and now it is making its transition into the physical. It's going to be something you can see, something you can smell, something you can touch. It's going to be physical, and it's going to bring you a great deal of wealth. It is going to invest itself in you. It's going to actually care about how you are as a person. Your life is going to be totally different. In a year's time, you will not remember the life that you are currently in. There's really something coming in that's it's not going to play with you. It's not. I'm not sensing. I am sensing a bit of jealousy, but not in the point. Not in the sense that it's dangerously jealous. But it is. It is very caring. It is very. Um, I don't know how else to put it. It's jealous, but not jealous. They've claimed you. They want to keep you. They're going to do whatever it takes to keep you, whether this is a job or a person or your soul tribe. Um, yeah. And actually, I feel like you're going to feel the same way. Now, I will say that you got two aces out here. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is a good thing. This is a blessing. This is something new. This is something healing in both aspects. Whatever this is, you're going to be healing each other. It's going to be an equal give and take. And it's coming in at a steady pace. It's like slow and steady wins the race. This is not something that's going to be um, rushed. It's going This person, this job, whatever it is going to take its time to build trust. And you're going to be okay with that. You're going to be a little excited. You're going to be ready. Ooh, I wonder what's coming next. I mean, and that's okay. Get excited. But don't get your hopes set on one specific thing that is coming out. Don't say, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be this way, I'm gonna live, in a house with a white picket fence. Don't don't limit yourself, but at the same time, know that it's good. Have an idea of what it is that you want so that you're not confused when you're presented with different options. Um, some of you are about to get a second income. You're about to get a promotion at work, a different job. There is some resources coming in for you, and I feel like that's on a lot of people's mind. Really, I'm pretty positive that it's on everybody's mind nowadays, but it's coming out in this reading as well. So just know that there are resources, there are income, there is a second income coming in. You're walking into an era of options. I can't remember what that song was. I'm not a real um I can't remember what the name of the song is. I know I think anyway Kendrick Lamar rapped it, and it was like I got options. It's several years old. But I feel like that's the era that you're going into, to where you have options. If you don't want to live in a specific neighborhood, then you won't have to. If you want a certain kind of car, then that's what you'll be able to get. If you wanna, I'm even seeing like a kind of phone, you know, if you want a specific kind of phone, you'll be able to get it. Um, I am also seeing someone in the dating realm keeping their options open. Now, when I say that, I don't see you like going out cheating or whatever. That's not what I mean. I mean that instead of you taking the first person who says, hello, you look nice, let's get to know each other, instead of you just accepting that first person, that you're looking like, okay, they don't have, what's on my list, so no. They don't have it, no. This is a non-negotiable, so no. You're keeping your options open. You're just not so quick to fall in like or in love with anything or anyone. And while this is in the dating realm, it's also in the realm of job seeking. You need to be looking, if you are looking for a job, you need to be looking for a job that has the hours that you need to work. Where when your so that you can be home when you need to be home and at work when it's best for you to be at work, that has the pay that you deserve. Some of you need to be negotiating your pay. It's just you're going into a realm of options. The next era of your life is going to be a little bit easy and you get to choose. But you're going to have to not only choose wisely, but be strong enough to stand up and say, okay, I don't like this. Instead, I want this. And some of you, excuse me, some of you, not all of you, you're not used to doing that. So it's going to be, it's not going to be hard per se, but it's going to be a small little challenge for you. But I have faith in you that you'll be able to do this. The Ace of Pentacles is out, the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you can look for more resources to start coming in. You need to start speaking your manifestations out loud. Like whatever it is that you want, you need to start speaking it out loud, and you need to also speak your gratitude out loud. When you're getting ready to go to bed, when you lay down, be like, oh, thank you for this bed, thank you for this blanket. I'm not going to bed hungry. I sure thank you. Um, the house is locked up tight. I have a roof over my head. I got, clean underwear. Just thank you. As mundane as it may seem, that has a frequency to it. And when you start putting that frequency of gratitude out into the world, it's going to come back to you because the universe knows that you're appreciative, that you're not, super greedy. Um, I feel like for the most part, you are either going to be happy or you're kind of happy and peaceful right now. A lot of you are you're healing your solar chakra, you're healing your confidence. Um, you are getting comfortable with who you are. You are accepting yourself for who and what you are, flaws and all. All right. Now I pulled out one more card and it's the King of Swords, and I'm feeling like this, but it's right beside the Queen of Cups. And while they are not mates in the traditional sense, I feel like this is a good union. And this could be romantic, but this could be in terms of a job, a career, because some of you are really looking for a change of career. You're burned out in what it is that you're doing. But there is something coming along that is a perfect fit for you. And it's going to appreciate the fact that you are its complete opposite. Um, this has been coming out for several days. It's like the world is yours. And you kind of need to pull from it what it is that you want. I think that since a lot of things have happened, if you go back and look over or listen to my readings, a lot of things have happened, and I feel like the children of light, you've forgotten how powerful you are because you've had to walk as a human, you've gone through the underworld, and I feel like you may have forgotten that you have divine DNA, that you are powerful, that you can go in between worlds, and you can pull the resources that you need. Start looking at ways to manifest. You guys are super intelligent, and you're going to have a bright idea to do something, but it's not going to come without its own trials, its own tribulations. Like suppose you are writing a book, and you have this great idea. You sit down, you start writing, and you're like, wait a minute, I got to fill in all these gaps. Wait a minute, I got to go back and try to edit it halfway myself. I really have to sit down and do this work. It doesn't just materialize out of thin air. It's going to come with its own hardship, but this is something that you can do. This is a big, beautiful, bright idea that you have that is going to bring you a lot of personal satisfaction, as well as it's going to help somebody else in the world. So whatever idea you have, kind of keep with it, stick with it. I know it's not going to be easy, but keep going. um, what you really want is a happy home, and some of you found your happy home once you kept to yourself, once you left everything and everyone else alone, once you started focusing on you. But for a lot of you now, it's things are changing, and you're going to have to get a friend. I really don't know how else to put that. This could be your soul tribe. You could be, I'm really seeing somebody moving and your neighbors are now like your family. You know, you guys are best friends. Um, I'm seeing somebody like, and this is specific to gender this time. I'm actually seeing like, a girl find girlfriends, you know, find friends to go out with, to go out to eat, go out to drink, you know, chill around the house with. This is somebody who, you know, kind of keeps to themselves, who doesn't have a lot of friends, and you're gonna find your bestie. That's good. Women need each other. Anything else? Anything else? Your past is what has dictated your future. And when I say your past, when I first started doing the cards, it was something about like something or somebody from your past that you were kind of heartbroken about, and you outgrew them or you outgrew the situation. That is what has fueled your future. That had to happen for you to know who you are, for you to know what you want, for you to take the path that you are currently on. So I'm not saying thank the person who hurt you. I'm not saying thank, you know, the community who crushed you. You know, I'm not saying any of that, but you need to have an appreciation for your past. Because you know where you've been, that's how you know where you're going. Yeah, the world is kind of open to you right now. It really is. You can have, I'm getting the sense that you can have whatever it is that you want when you pass judgment on it. When you say beyond a reasonable doubt, this is what I want, and you set it in stone. When you make clear, conscious decisions. Like you're really powerful in the manifestation right now. Like you can, yeah. And you don't need to overthink anything. If there is anything that you want, but you have to sit back and ponder it for a long time, then it's not for you. Nothing that brings you confusion is for you. Right now, you need to decide, okay, if I'm confused about this, then I will not manifest it. I will not bring it into my life energy, my life force. None of that. Don't harp on anything. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. It kind of needs to be smooth. The only time that you should be overthinking is that project that I was just talking about. Like whatever it is that you're working on, that's gonna be kind of tedious for you to complete. That's the only time when you need to work hard, because that's going to be something important. But other than that, don't overthink, especially when it comes to a person. If you're confused about your position in a person's life, then maybe it's time to retire that relationship, you know. And I'm not telling you to break up with anybody. I don't know you. You make your own decisions. But there needs to be nothing in your life right now that causes you confusion. You're tired enough as it is. I guess I'm gonna let that be it. Thank you for tuning in, and follow your own star.